Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Magento 2 Multi-Vendor Marketplace stock photo plugin. And in today's video tutorial we'll be showing you how the web store admins would be able to achieve what we say as the effective marketing strategies using the integrated watermarks that are added to their products and services through an image or small attractive text that may be the company's name or the company's logo, copyright, etc. And thereafter we'll also be showing you how the marketplace vendors can do the same, and lastly we'll be showing you the initial configuration settings for the stock photo marketplace plugin itself, and the rest of the workflow at the admin's end. So let's go to the storefront, and first of all let's see how the marketplace vendors would be able to make use of the Magento 2 stock photo marketplace plugin that would allow them to add the watermarks for their products, and it can be done in the form of the images or text as required. So let's go to the storefront now and let's see how this can be achieved. Well, here I'm at the Magento 2 marketplace web store front end, as you can see on the login page, and from here I'll be logging into my vendor account. So I'll be entering my email and my password for the same and tapping here on the login button thereafter. So after login and after this particular plugin has been installed by the marketplace admin, the marketplace vendors would be able to find the iStock option under their marketplace account section. So on the left hand side we have this particular block, and if I scroll down, then we'll be able to see the manage iStock product, and this option is for the vendors. And under that the vendor can create the watermark configuration and can set the or we can say as he can create the iStock products as well. So let's go through each of these options one by one. Let's first go to the initial configurations for the marketplace vendors for the manage iStock product. So for that we'll go to the watermark configuration first, and thereafter we'll see how we can create the iStock products as well under the account panel of the vendors. And this particular option, that's the manage iStock product, it would only be visible when the marketplace admin enables it from the admin backend panel. Otherwise it won't be available to the marketplace vendors for use. So let's go to the option that's the watermark configuration. So right now we're on the option that's the watermark configuration, and here the vendor would be able to set up the image stock configuration and the watermark configuration as well. So the vendor can choose the watermark type, so he can choose the watermark type as an image or text. So if we tap here in the image, then we need to upload a watermark image for our images. Otherwise, if we choose it as a text, we need to enter the watermark text that would be on our images. So after choosing text, we have to set up the position of the watermark. So you can choose from the provided ones like the center, top left, top right, bottom right, or in a tile format. You can set up your watermark opacity depending upon how much depending on how you want to display it. So you can set the opacity of the watermark itself. Now when you've chosen the watermark type as text, you can set up the text configuration like the watermark text that would be there on your images. You can set it as per your own requirement. So I've just set it as Webkul copyright for the demo purposes. You can set up your watermark text resolution. So you just need to set it as like we have set it up. You can choose as per your own requirement there, and you can set your watermark text resolution as required. Then you can set up your watermark font size. That is up to you how you want it to be, and the watermark text type. So the text that would be visible as a watermark on your images, how do you want that particular watermark text type be? So you can choose it as a solid color or transparent. If you choose it as transparent, that would be visible as transparent. Otherwise you can choose a solid color, and if you choose the solid color, then you can tap here and choose any of the colors that you want, any of the color, and thereafter you just need to tap here on the save button, to save the initial configuration settings for your image stock configuration. That includes the watermark configuration and the text configuration. Now if you choose this as an image, the same things goes for the image as well. You'll choose the position for the watermark, the image watermark. You will set up the watermark opacity. For the image, you can choose the watermark image by tapping here or here on the upload button as well, and then you can choose your image as per your own requirement. And after upload, you need to set up your image width, height, and then tap here on the save button. Now depending upon what you have chosen here, you'll be able to create your watermark as a text or image for your products. Now after setting up the manage iStock product and setting up these settings here for the image and for the text, let's see how the vendors would be able to create an iStock product. So for that, I'll go back to this side menu option, manage iStock product, and under that we have the create iStock product. Let me open that up in another window. So for the add product section here for the iStock product, the vendor needs to choose the attribute set. Now kindly note that whichever options are there under the attribute set here, they are visible basically when the marketplace admin allows the different attribute sets for use to the vendors. Now whichever attribute sets have been assigned to this particular seller, only those attribute sets would be applicable, and the vendor can make use of them to create his products. So right now for the attribute set, we have set up, we have chosen the downloadable media type, and it's showing the downloadable media type attribute set because only one is there. Otherwise, if there were multiple attribute sets assigned to this particular vendor, then we would have this drop down option from where the vendor could have chosen the attribute set for the product that he is going to create. Now out of the attribute set, we'll go to the product category and we'll choose the products category. So for example, if we choose it as collections, and we can set it as eco-friendly. So this is just for the demonstration here. So I've chosen the products category, and then we'll have to set up the product name, the description for the product, the short description, its SKU, the price for the product, the stock for this particular iStock product that we are going to create, the stock availability, the visibility on the catalog and search, whether it belongs to any of the tax classes, does it have any weight, and then you need to set up the meta title, meta keywords, meta description for this particular iStock product that you're going to create. Now thereafter we have this downloadable information section, and if it's a downloadable product, then you need to check this box here. Otherwise, if it's not a downloadable product, then you can set it like this only by unchecking and then choosing the allowed payment types and the dimensions of the product. Otherwise, if it's a downloadable product, you need to set up the links for the same. So within this particular section, the vendor needs to set up the title of his iStock product. So you'll be setting up the title here for your product, and then you'll be able to select a yes or a no for the purchase separately option. So if you want that the links can be purchased separately, then you can choose this option as a yes. Otherwise, if you don't want to purchase the links separately, you can choose a no for that. Apart from that, you also have this option here, use admin default configuration. So if we check this particular option for the use admin default configuration, what it does is that the title and the resolution shall automatically be set as per the settings that have been set by the marketplace admin within the iStock configuration settings. And so you can see that after we've checked this option, the title has automatically been set up, the resolution as well, and the vendor just needs to upload the images by tapping here on the upload images and choose the image from their system, and they can upload that particular image here. And Apart from that, the vendor can make this particular product as shareable or not. And the vendor can also set up the maximum number of downloads or the unlimited downloads for the iStock product. So if I set it as 8, then maximum downloads for this product would be 8. Otherwise, you can make it as unlimited as well for the customers. Now let's come down, we'll scroll down a bit. So under the sample image here, the vendor can set up the title for his sample image, and apart from that, he can set up the title that would be visible for his iStock product, and he can also attach a sample image for the same. And for the title, I'll just enter the demo text here. So for the title, the vendor will set up the title and the attached file for the sample image. Now after entering the title, we'll tap here on the add new link button, and then we'll be setting up the title for the sample image. And we can also choose this sample image and we can make it as the product actual image. So for making the product this particular sample image as the product image, you just need to check this option. Otherwise, you can uncheck it and you can browse the file that you want to set up for this particular iStock product sample image by tapping here on the browse file, choose your image, and thereafter you can select that up and you can open that up here. As you can see right now, I've uploaded one file, and thereafter, so you can add multiple number of new links as required for this particular iStock product. So for example, you have section 1, section 2 for the preview. Similarly, you can add more sections as the sample files for this particular iStock product that the vendor is going to create within the Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace or the iStock marketplace. And then you can choose the allowed payment methods for purchasing the product, and you can also set up the allowed payment types. If you choose all allowed, then all allowed will be available to the customers for placing the order. Otherwise, if you choose allow specific, then you can set the allowed payment types from the drop down as allow specific, choose the specific product types, and you can set up the wallet cashback as well, and the dimensions of the product. And lastly, just tap here on the save button to create your new iStock product under your own account panel. Now let's see how we can set up the details and how basically this particular iStock photo the iStock product gets visible to the customers at the store front end. So just give me a minute for that, and I'll just take you to the my product list for this particular vendor. So I'll be showing you both of the iStock products, like wherein we'll be using the watermark as text and image. So I'll just show you both of them. So here we are on the marketplace product list for this particular vendor, and let me search one product that I've already created. That's the advanced yoga, and let me tap here on the submit button to filter out this particular product. Alright, now you can see that we have the product, that's the advanced yoga, and the type for that is downloadable. It's enabled right now, and here we have the edit under the actions column. Let me tap the edit button here, and this brings up the marketplace edit product page, as you can see. Now from here the vendor can edit the product as well, and right now you can see that under the attribute set we have chosen the downloadable media type for creating that particular iStock product. But now you can see that we can choose others as well that have been enabled by the marketplace admin. So the enabled attribute sets are visible to the customer here, to the vendor here. Under the product category, we have chosen the category as a video download, and we have set up the product name as advanced yoga, the description for the same, enabled, the SKU is 2, price is $25, stock is 100, in stock, visibility is catalog search, it doesn't have any weight. Now under the downloadable information is if it's a downloadable product, you can check this option. Then you can set up the title, and here we can add the links to our product files. So do you want to set the links can be purchased separately? Choose a yes, otherwise no. And now you can see that I've added one new link here. That's the yoga. As you can see, it's the yoga adventure. The resolution I've set here, the price, and I've attached one file for that. It's shareable. Use config I've chosen for that. And under the sample image, I've set up the title for the iStock product, the title for that, and the sample image. And I've chosen the allowed payment types as allow all. And after that, I've just saved this particular product. Now let's see how it appears at the storefront. So here you can see that we have the advanced yoga product. Here's the price for the product, the SKU, and we have the watermark image. So here you can see that within this particular image we have Webkul copyright. So this is put in the configuration settings for the text under the vendor's account, wherein we initially made the configurations for the watermark. Then you can see that we have this particular link here, yoga adventure. So if I tap on that, we can see a preview of the image, as you can see right now. Let's go back, and if I scroll down, we have the data for the yoga adventure and the image size, as you can see here. And now let's go to one more product, that's the push it messenger bag. So this was basically how we can set up the text and it gets visible to the customer. So it's the watermark. So for the watermark, we can change the color, the font, and the opacity of the watermark as well. So now let's go to the push it messenger bag, and here you can see that for the bag we have using the watermark as an image. And here we have the details like the samples for this particular product. So if I tap here on the sample title image, you can see the initial sample image for the product itself. And let's see how the customers would be able to purchase this particular iStock product image. So I'll just add this particular product into my cart, and thereafter I'll be making a checkout. So I'll just tap here, proceed to checkout, and on the review and payment section we are directly redirected because this product is not being shipped. It's a downloadable product, and here we can make the payment depending upon the payment methods that have been enabled for the same. And now I'll just tap here on the place order button. So the order summary is for $25, and we have this particular advanced yoga having a quantity 1, and you can see that the order has been placed. Let's check the details of the order under my account for the customer, and we'll be able to see the downloadable product options as well, and the sample images as well. So it's the order number 66. It's complete right now, and here we have the items ordered, as you can see right now. And apart from that, we also have the invoice for this particular iStock product that we just purchased from your iStock marketplace. So, and we also can see the payment method used for this particular product, and here we have the $25 for the order, and that's the invoice. Now after downloading, the customer can navigate to my downloadable product section on this left hand side account block, and under the my downloadable products, the customer can see the status and the remaining downloads for each of the downloadable products that he has purchased. And this is order number 66 that we just placed, and the title was advanced yoga, and here we have the download link for the image itself. So we'll just open that in another window, and similarly you can see the rest of the downloadable products as well. So now let me tap here, and this is the particular image that the customer had purchased from the marketplace stock products. And now let's go back, and now let's go to the admin backend panel, and let's see how the admin can initially configure the product itself and the rest of the features there for the admin. So I'll just sign out of this, And now I'll just go to the admin backend panel first for this iStock marketplace, and I'll enter my username password, tap sign in for my backend of my Magento 2 platform based iStock marketplace. And after I've tapped on the sign in button, we'll be logged into the backend. So I've logged into my admin backend panel. So the initial configuration settings can be set from the stores and then on the configuration page. And I just forgot to show you when we use the admin configurations under the vendor account panel for the iStock product images products basically. So for that, let me log in once again to the vendor account panel, and I'll just show you that section once again. So we'll go to the new products. So from here I'll just choose the product type, and alright, I'm sorry for that. Let's actually we need to navigate through here. That's the create iStock product, and here I'll just scroll down, and here we have the use admin default configuration. So if I check that up, the title and the resolution for the configuration set by the admin would be applicable to this iStock product that we are going to create, and then we can upload the image as default, and then we can do the rest of the things as well. Now let's go to the backend. So to make the initial configurations, we navigate through stores, then configuration, then under the Webkul block here we'll tap on the marketplace module, and here under the marketplace we'll go to the iStock product configuration. So here the admin can allow the sellers to create an iStock product, so you can choose that as a yes to enable the sellers to create the iStock product. Otherwise you can choose a no for that, for if you don't want to allow them to create the iStock products. So if you have chosen this option as a no, then the menu option that we had, this won't be visible to the marketplace vendors, and after you have set this option as a yes, then these options would be available to the vendors. Then we have the default image resolution. So the image title can be set up here. So you can see that we have small and 720 by 480. So if I scroll down here, and I've chosen the use admin default config, so here you can see the title is small and the resolution is 720 by 480. So that's how we can set up the default admin configurations for the image, and similarly we can add multiple ones as well as required. And the admin can set up the watermark type as whether it's a text or an image. Choosing a text brings up the text configuration, as you can see. Then the admin can set the watermark position within that particular iStock product, the watermark opacity, watermark text that would be used, the type, whether it's a solid one or a transparent one. You can set up the color, the watermark text resolution, and its font size. So that was if we choose the watermark type as text. Now if we choose it as image, we'll set up the position, opacity, the image that you want to set up for the iStock product, and you can also delete it from here. And these are the allowed file types by the admin. You can set up the image width, image height, and then just tap here on the save configuration button to save the initial configuration settings for the same. So let's tap here on the save configuration button, and let me remove this column, save config. The configuration has been saved, and so that was the initial configuration settings. Let's see how the admin can create the iStock product. For that, the admin needs to navigate through catalog and then products. So I'll just open that up in another window, and here the admin can tap here on the drop down, choose the downloadable media type as the attribute for the new product that he's going to create. And here for the new product, the admin can do the same. So he'll just choose the attribute set as the downloadable media type, set up the product SKU price for the same, the quantities, the stock status, the visibility, the categories where you want to have this particular product, You can also choose the allowed payment methods. You can choose a single one, or you can go for the multiple ones as well. And for the allowed payment type, you can choose all allow or allow specific. And that's much for basically for the creation of the product. That's the iStock product from the admin's end, and then he just needs to tap here on the save button. Then after setting up these details for the iStock product, we'll go to the downloadable information section, and it's same as the vendors. And from here, the admin can set up whether it's a downloadable product or not, set up the title, um, check this option to make the purchases separately, uncheck it for not allowing the purchase separately, add the links for the same, the title of the link, the price, the file. You can also resize the image with the given resolution, shareable, maximum downloads, and the resolution there. And the admin can also set up the samples and for that he'll be entering the title and adding the links by typing in the title for the same. Then from the file column, the admin can choose to upload a file or a URL. If you URL, then you'll have to enter the URL, and you can upload the file as well by tapping on the browse file button, and then you can upload one image for the same, and you can see that the image has been uploaded. You can make this product image for the basically the sample product image as the actual product image by checking this option, otherwise uncheck that. And that's up. And lastly, just tap here on the save button to save the iStock product via the admin. How so that's how he can create the iStock images, sorry, the iStock products from the admin backend panel. And that was much about the Magento 2 marketplace stock photo plugin, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the workflow. And if you have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements, then you can always get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you may raise a ticket at webkul.uvides.com. Thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.